TOMz.
Do you believe it? TOMZ namkelekile bantu abahle baseMzantsi Afrika.
You are tuning to the best of the best when it comes to sci-tech entertainment with, of course, the smartest guy on television right now, myself, your boy, SIYA, and the beautiful Buntu over here. I hope that you guys are ready for another...
Whoa. Why do you get smart?
Because I was naturally born smart.
Anyway, we all have stories to tell in our lifetime because a lot of things do happen, right? So it is our duty to share nabanye bantu.
Absolutely, and for your future self, share some reflection on your life. And how did you actually learn from your failures and successes?
And so get right into it. I
love it. I didn't ask let's say TOMz without tools and resources to do exactly that. And that's what we say with a young published author, Lana Mzansi, who's actually the youngest in the world.
I can't wait.
Two. Michelle, the girl who made history by becoming the youngest published South African author. Discover how her inspiration led her to writing a book and how the support of umdeni can help you succeed. See how reading engages your entire brain in activity. Where do you think the whole publishing business started? Explore how technology is revolutionizing the publishing world and show off just how much you know about this topic in our ultimate quiz. This is a time where we get to interact with you guys via our social media pages. Now, how do you record your daily activities? On Twitter, I take pictures and I just, live in the moment. Or very nice, and I actually keep a diary where I write down literally everything that I do every single day. Keep those comments coming in by on Facebook and on Twitter, facebook.com/TOMz on Twitter. We are simply at TOMz_SABC_1. With that said, as I mentioned, Scotland says it's one of the bona bas partileni.
Izu.
Okay.
I'm George.
Kamala.
Kamala Mustrots.
Okay, so simfuna ukuyana ne boy. Yini ukupublisha something kusho ukuthini?
Ukupublisha something should manje kwalisa indaba ukuthi ize yazwe umunye nomunye umuntu. Yabo, like posta into kuma Facebook, like ngithi ama social networks. Then izobonwa wonke umuntu.
What is to publish something?
Kupublisha something ikutivisa shilo like shitiwa in publicly shitiwa abantu.
Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi istory zabantu zifika kanjani kwabanye abantu, like umuntu ose Cape Town wazi kanjani ngestory somuntu ose Durban?
Obviously internet.
Uyathanda ukufunda?
Yes.
Wawufunda ama newspaper or internet stories, uthanda ukufunda yiphi section?
I read more about businesses.
Why business?
Because I want to be a businesswoman.
Funda le disk latu.
If ungabhala incwadi namhlanje, ungabhala incwadi yani?
Ukuthi life in high school injani?
Injani life in high school?
Yo imnandi.
Yeah. Okay boy, ngifuna usendi shout outs kubangani bakho la ku camera ne. Batshela ukuthi babukele iTOMz ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Shout out to Macala X, Stan, Fresh, no Life. Nibukeli TOMz ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Ndiqinisekile besonke ke sakhe savula incwadi once before in our lives or even held it ezandleni zethu. But let's take a look at what it takes to make that happen.
More than 10 billion books are printed every year across the world. Now, because of lento lenane, our bestsellers have to be produced at a rate of almost 150,000 a day. Now, this can only be done through advanced printing processes, which separate all the stages of the process into different tasks. Incwadi ziyaprintwa, bound, covers put on, and shipped in a matter of a few hours. Large book printers specialize in this technology and are used for major publishing activities. Some of the first books were written on clay tablets, some dating as far back as the 3rd millennium BC, more than 5,000 years ago. The Mesopotamians of this time had calamus, an instrument in a triangle shape which they used to make characters in clay. They fired up tablets to dry them out. In the 1st century BC, book publishing developed in Rome. By 377, there were 28 libraries in Rome. And in 1440, Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press, which made industrial book production possible and moved it into a revolution. Now, the only legible letters noma incwadi ezishange size le normal are the only things that can be published. Well, that's a teen, ne?
The world's smallest book is smaller than a thumbnail. I mean, a thumbnail. In Amakazi A22, and the pictures of Matyotyombe and the Four Seasons.
Yo, in this big hand. Angimnyazi, hey? But tell us, would you actually like to read that? Or hit us up on our Facebook and Twitter pages. TOMz.
Sibuyile kaMzansi Africa, welcome back to TOMz.
We are facing such a Ubuntu and I have been sharing some stories during the commercial break. Don't worry, young man, Chele. And isn't But I think this is actually a great way to actually know each other a lot better.
Ensures that it's going to be around for decades to come. So let's figure guys to document your life. Yes, I'm looking at you sitting over there, and of course, an inspiration for Nina. So bukelani. Mini emnandi kuni nonke emakhaya intombi kapete ke lona ubuntu wabantu enamkelekile to inkqubo yanamhlanje. It's all about making history, whether it be big or small. Speaking of small, so divela nenye intombazana ke who happens to be South Africa's youngest author. Hashem man ngathetha into eninzi, let's go. Hey pretty lady.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
My name's Buntu.
My name is Michelle Nkamankin.
Tell me about yourself. Why are we here today?
I wrote the book called Waiting for the Waves, 2 books at the age of 6, and I'm 7 years old.
Wowzers. Okay, do you want to go sit down? We can chat some more.
Yes.
Alrighty. So Michelle, you told me that you're 7 years old, but you wrote a whole book.
Yeah.
Okay, so Waiting for the Waves. Why that title?
Why I named it that title, Waiting for the Waves, it's because it makes it more interesting, more fun, and more think about the waves.
Yeah. So what's your story about?
It is about a little girl called Titi and a family who live near a beach. Then one day she goes to the beach and Titi loves to swim, but then she's still scared of the waves. And then she conquers her fear because of her family and her uncle.
Okay, so what inspired you to write this book?
When I went to a special place for a vacation with my family and I saw the waves, then I went in with my father. When the second wave was still coming, I asked my father, why are the people looking that side? So then he said, oh, because they're waiting for the wave to come, because the direction is that way. So then I said, you've given me a great idea. I'll write my first book called Waiting for the Waves.
So you'd say that you write these books based on experiences?
Now, uma sifunda ziningi kakhulu izinto ezenzekalayo ey'ngqondweni zethu. We don't just read information and take it in. Different parts of our brains actually respond to the content. For instance, uma ufunda amagama that have to do with scent, your olfactory cortex, which is what usually interprets actual smells, will activate. Now, uma ufunda a metaphor, the sensory cortex, which textures through touch are interpreted, will start working. And of course, if you read an action that is described like John kicked the ball, your motor cortex will light up. Reading is a complete sensory experience.
So, have you written any other books?
Yes.
Can you tell me about those?
Okay. The next book is The Little Mouse, and it's about a mouse. He lives in Tom's toy house, which is the little boy's toy house. And Tom realizes that the mouse lives in there and says he's always wanted the mouse as a pet. Then the next book is the little girl who believes in herself. After she writes the book, she starts to believe in herself. And the next book is called The Golden Ring. It's about when a little girl finds a golden ring and she finds a note with it that says it's from the king.
So why would you say it's important for young people like you and I to read?
Because if you want to write a book and you can't read, which means if you can't read, you can't write.
Exactly. And would you say that education is important?
Yes, because education is power.
Education is power. I couldn't have said it better myself. So Michelle, who inspires you?
My mom, dad, my 2 sisters, and my brother.
So Michelle, I have to see this book. Waiting for the Waves. Can I please see it? I know you have it. I know you do. Waiting for the Waves. So did you decide to do the graphics and everything?
No.
Oh, who decided that?
It was this guy called Lawrence. He did the front cover page, the pictures.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for this interview, Michelle. I think I'm actually going to go buy this book just to have it.
It's never too late or too early to start. Losis Lana is actually living proof to that.
But while you wait, what would you call your story? Okanye, what would you write about if you were to write a book? So we are TOMz.
Give me this perfect and I'm gonna foot you to the biggest and the best show in the land. This is of course TOMz right in SABC 1. We love and TV are one.
About the wonderful world of storytelling. A storyteller who is sharing her story with us. So hi Michelle's mom, my name is Buntu.
Hi Mbuntu, how are you? My name is Laurentine. People call me Lolo Kamankeng.
And you're Michelle's mom?
Yeah, / manager.
Yes. So how did the managing come about?
I decided to be her manager to monitor her so that she can skip some of the stuff. And also because if you look for an agent or a manager, they just focus on their job. They don't look at the child well-being. So I said, since I'm the mother, I know how to handle it from the pressure or when to let it go and when to say no, it's not go, and her schoolwork and all those stuff. So for me, being her manager, it was more of my decision and also for her own well-being.
Any achievements that she's done, can you just list them? Because I'm sure there's a lot that she's accomplished.
She has inspired so many people. I can't say children.
People.
Adults, go-go's, granny. So many. The response is so overwhelmed. She's a role model for me. Yeah, I can say that. There are children out there, there are adults out there with talent. But how to come out with that talent is what the problem is. So if we can tap onto that and say, okay, just come, behave like a child, just behave. Don't forget that you are this person. You will see they will come up with all the talent to train and to also show other people that this is what they can do, and also to encourage them also to come out with whatever talent they have.
Now, ngoba incwadi consists of many different papers that need to be put together, bookbinding technology is a vital part of the printing and publishing process. Now, hardcover books, for instance, have rigid covers which are stitched in the spine. Certain types of glues can also be used to glue them together, or they can even be hand-sewn. Ezinye zeencwadi, especially those that are meant to be read at home or kept in a single space, use wire spines. Now this binding involves punching holes in the paper, then pulling them through a C-shaped wire spine that is then squeezed into a round shape to close it off.
Okay, so Lolo, a 6-year-old comes to you saying that they wrote a book. What was your first thought in that moment?
When she came first, I would tell her that she was writing the book in secret. We didn't know that she was writing. She came to me when she finished writing the book. So I was like, what is this? She said, Mommy, I finished writing my first book. Then I was like, Then I called her that, and then I was like, oh, your child, I have written a book. She just gave it to me. Then the daddy was like, okay. So I took the book and I put it in the bookshelf. You know, us mostly us black people were like, you know, kids, they are just writing. Maybe it's one of those talents that they... Then after 3 weeks, she came with another one. Then I was like, what are you busy doing stuff? Then I put it back. She came with a third one. It's when I was like, ooh, maybe there's something in this thing.
Something there.
Then she told us that, Mommy, I'm not going to write anymore because you don't take me serious. You just put it there. You don't want people out there to know my stuff, to be inspired. Then, you know, the guilt, that kind of guilt. I was like, okay, this is an opportunity for us to show other parents that you must support your child and all those stuff. Then I took the book now. I went to one lady who is an author also. Then I said, but look at this manuscript. Then the lady was like, no, let's just do, it's very important. So when I did my research, I saw that, okay, you can get people together, then you create that book. So I was like, I'm publishing team. Then I was like, okay, since I'm an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, and I'm a CEO of Lansing event, why cannot use that gap to put it instead of me than to take it outside? So then that is when I went now on the system and said how to publish a book. I did a bit of online course. I did a bit of online course. I said, no, let me take this challenge. At least it's a process also to learn. Within 2 months, everything came in place. I got all of them together until the book was published. So this one is to show us that the girl child or a girl, female child can do something. No matter the age, there is no age that we can do anything. Even from 2 years old, we can develop your own stuff, and up to even 50 years. You can, if you didn't do something, you can still achieve before you go to your grave. So we are trying to use this platform that at any age you can still achieve your dream. Whatever you put your mind in, you can go get it.
Wow, what an inspirational story, Lolo. You must be so proud of Michelle.
I'm so overwhelmed. I'm happy for her because she's seen her dreams come true. She's going around schools to start. So we'll have a workshop or a seminar that we can train people. Some they say they want to write, or how can they write, or any talent that any talent. It doesn't mean that it's only writing. Any talent that they have, how can you start? Because you need to start somewhere. How can you, the first step, how can you take that bold step? Because immediately you start, it will be easier for you to continue. So we are trying to like, okay, how can we tap into the bold step to take them from there to where they want to be?
Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. It was nice having me.
Very nice to meet you. Can I get a hug?
Thanks. Ciao.
Hi, Kibafetu, that does it for emission ya namhlanje. Michelle is a living example of how it's not too early to make your dreams come true. I am so inspired. Peace.
I give a fittest figure level the TOMz quiz challenge. Are you ready to join in on the fun? Then do the right thing on Facebook and on Twitter. TOMz is a school and all you have to do is simply hit us up with DM, we inbox. Email on TOMz@sabc.co.za. With that said, my friend, to tell us which team you are rooting for. Is it the green team or the blue team? With that said, let's play the TOMz quiz challenge.
Touchdown of Wuwani High School Buffet. Today we're talking about making history. If you want to play with us, you can always join us on our social media pages. On Facebook, see TOMz, on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1. So in the game, the blue team and the green team get to choose 3 people to represent them. So blue team, green team, please choose your 3 champions. Okay, so the blue team and the green team have chosen their 3 champions. Guys. Green team, are you guys good?
Sure, simnandi.
Okay guys, ngifuna nitshele ukuthi ngabobani nokuthi why banikhethile.
Mina uyiframe bangikhethile ngoba I'm undefeated ngumanqoba kule game.
Okay.
Mina nguMario bangikhethile because they know that ngima triple choice ngiyadlela.
Mina nguKB Crazy bangikhethile ngoba bangithemba.
Give it up for the green team. Blue team, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Ngabafana bazowina. Ayike bawina. Okay, sakhe sibone guys, ngifuna ningitshele ukuthi ngabobani nokuthi why banikhethile.
I'm Shitpazi Rambauri, bangichoosile because I'm open minded.
Okay.
Mina emushlo basiwe bangichoosile ngoba yazi ukuthi ngizoba winners.
My name is Liwan, bangichoosile ukuthi ngazi game.
Okay, cool. Give it up for the blue team. Okay guys, so ihamba kanje le game lena ne. Ngizonibuza ama question ne. The first team to press the buzzer gets to answer the question. If you get it right, it's 10 points. If you press the buzzer and you answer your corner, you can always ask your team. Mara, that's 5 points. I'm only giving you 10 seconds to actually answer the question. If you team here. You guys got the rules? Rules? Okay, cool. Steady question here to you. How many words does the average adult read per minute? Is it A, 50 words, Is it B, 100 words? Is it C, 250 words? Or D, 500 words? Which one is it? Press the buzzer. Okay, can you answer anything?
250 words.
250 words is C, right? As one good answer, right or wrong? The answer is C. Give it up for the green team. 10 points to the green team. Well done, guys. Moving on to our second question. Which of these processes are not part of publishing a book? Is it A, editing? Is it B, sales and marketing? Is it C, printing? Or is it D, shipping internationally? Which one is it? Okay, cool. So the blue team got it first, guys. Answer anything? D. Yes, one good answer. Right or wrong? And the answer is D. Give it up for the blue team. Okay, so we scoreboard said to the green team is on 10 points and the blue team is on 10 points. So guys, this is the last question, né? The fastest team to press the buzzer gets to answer the question. Our last question, E-team. What is intellectual property? Is it A, your own invention or work? Is it B, your physical belongings? Is it C, your knowledge? Is it D, your level of intelligence? Which one is it? Green team, persika machita ni answer anything? A.
Yeah.
Okay, as one good answer about A, right or wrong? And the answer is A. Give it up for the green team. Well done, well done, well done, well done. 10 points to the green team. The scoreboard said Sikanjena Bafetu. The blue team is on 10 points. And the green team is on 20 points. We have our winners for today, Bafetu. Thank you so much. This is what we call the TOMZ quiz. Your boy CAD, do I pronounce Caddy, is signing out. And give it up for the green team.
Throughout this season here today, we see how technology is taking the world by storm. Futhi, the publishing sphere is no different. Take a look.
Incwadi eningi will be published digitally and no longer in print. Large commercial supermarkets will expand their products to digital ones, including digital books. Content will be more personalized and you will read only what you want to know. Now that is because media markets will target people based on their preferences. And publishers will do more things like research and advertising to help them survive.
I get the time has finally come for us to love and leave you. So nwabe kakhulu ke guys, and thank you so much for hanging out with us namhlanje.
Absolutely, Bafethu. Nqhubeka ke nibhale izitori Bafethu for the future generations to come. Do catch us on our Facebook and Twitter pages, and for more info, www.tomz.co.za. With that said, mina noboni says say goodbye. Mina nisayobhala istory sami about my awesome life.
Hamba awesome, man. Alright, here's what you can expect next time on TOMz.
Check out this cool invention in Mzansi. See how it can make a difference in the lives of others. And how something so cool could work so well. Tell us what a valve is and how it works. Let's go back in time to see how sanitation systems have evolved. See what's in store for us in the future of this basic human need. And see how much you can remember in our quiz.
Do catch us same place, same time on our favorite channel, SABC 1, where life and TV are one.